I don't know who's on which team. Oh, got it right. Wait, wonderful. Welcome on into our third place match between Rain and Shaft. Green team for this game in the Northern Spawn is going to be Rain, and they're going to be running Kremlin, Schlieffen, San Martin, Moskva, Stalingrad, Minotaur, Marseille, Haragumo, and Kleber. Our bans for this game were...
Des Moines and Golden Glue.
Nah, which is why we're not going to be seeing any glue here. What do you have for,
Yeah.
what do you have for Shaft's lineup?
Well, Shaft is bringing Ohio, a Preußen, Salem, Petropavlovsk, Minotaur, Double Haragumo, Daring, and a Marceau.
The French have arrived with speed.
So, we have seen this lineup from Wayne before, and they pushed the shit out of the enemy, if you remember.
Yes, yes, there was a Kremlin in their spawn. However, that was against a relatively weaker team. I can't remember who it was, and it was like, yeah, Shaft. I think Shaft are probably going to be a lot harder to roll over. I remember we saw Gang like running it down to rush a Moscow from the back, and it went really badly for him. Yeah. Take a
We
look at
will
some
see what's
builds.
happening here.
I don't see
Yeah,
anything too spicy.
Poison is definitely a secondary spec.
So is the Schlieffen, of
That
course.
makes sense. The Schlieffen you have, like, with the Poison, you can go tank build. With the Schlieffen, I feel like you have to go secondary spec, otherwise there's no point in taking it.
Let's take a quick look at the pricing. Yeah, he's not taking Concealment Expert. He is, however, taking Concealment Module and not switching that out for the DCP, not DCP, well, it is DCP duration as well, but the Consumable Duration module, so he extra heal duration, extra Hydra duration, extra Spotter duration, and extra DCP duration. I don't think the Spotter is going to matter too much, the duration on that, because it's probably going to get shot down, since he's probably planning on being in a very aggressive position. That's why you bring a pricing for this map. Also, because you can basically perma Hydro the middle. Anyway, let's take a look at the initial deployments. So, for the green team, Rain, they're sending over the ACAP just that Seoul San Martin. San Martin, of course, very good at just being annoyingly survivable and kiting you forever. Moskva are going to be manning the B cap Rock. Kremlin and Schlieffen looking to be taking different routes towards the B and C gaps. We've got Stalingrad going for the C cap Island, then Haragumo, Minotaur at the back there with a Marseille behind that. And the Kleber looks like it's not moving.
Just saying, this looks very similar to the initial deployment last time. I'm scared for Shaft.
Is Bison disconnected, do you think?
Well, there's no restart being called, so maybe.
Well,
we would see him. We would see him in yellow if he was AFK, right?
Unsure.
Not sure if it also works if he crashed. Well, Shaft is sending Daring Haragumo Salem towards the A cap with the Petro going for the 4-5 line position next to B. Marceau fast capped B immediately and is now going. I don't actually know if he's going away from there. And Poison, Ohio both going for 5, 6, 7, 9, while Haragumo, Minotaur are going white 9, 10, 9 to contest C. Stalin Raider picked up the Poison and the Marceau, but not the Minotaur.
Or the Ohio.
Also not the Ohio. Not finding the Ohio is actually kind of important.
Yeah, because they'll think that the Ohio is going to be manning A now, probably. Well, debatable. I think Bison has definitely had some sort of connection issues, but I think it's too late for a restart because I think as soon as something is capped, you no longer are allowed to call a restart. I'm not sure what the actual rule is on that.
Not quite sure what's up with that.
On the plus side, he's not going to die.
That's reassuring. I mean, so far not much happens. He has time to get locked back in, but it's definitely a disadvantage for Wayne right now. Oh, he woke up.
Yeah, he's got his engine boost going now. Like, I'm coming, guys. Don't worry. I'm only a little late. I just want to point out his choice of camo I really like because this blue camo here is actually one of the good camos for like people find it hard to aim at you because it matches the color of the water. it's a minor thing, but I really like that camo for that reason.
Oh, it's like the blue Missouri camo, yeah.
Yeah, it works. Like you know what I mean? It actually works. It's like it's kind of hard to
It
judge
works
the
on
exact angle.
you.
Well, shut up. I'm a little bit blind. Leave me alone. But there's like three different shades
Come
of blue
on.
camos, so you pick the one that matches the water. It's the only camo that gives an actual competitive advantage.
Well, Shaft
Well,
is taking A for free. There's obviously no contest from Wayne there. But
wall
Wayne is
of
gonna start making their 10-9 push here.
yeah, the wall of
Into a
Minotaur and Haragumo torps are looking kind of painful for Lulu here. He's found that gap. He's got another gap to find here, and then he should be. Well, he's got two mortar sets as well.
I'm already suffering of desync. Awesome.
Hmm. Well, he's found that torpedo. Right, is he taking this one or am I desyncing? He is taking that one.
You
Okay.
never know.
I know, right? C-Cap is being contested by Gang in the Stalingrad.
He is spotted.
He
Radar
is.
coming out from the Minotaur here. Picks up the Haragumo, who's already angled out. So I don't think it's gonna be too much damage here.
Lulu going forward to counter radar here. I'm not sure if I'm a fan of this when he's on such low HP from taking that torpedo already. In fact, that's a lot of damage on a
Uh,
ship shady, actually. Surprising amount.
Wait, is he actually just trying to turn out here?
Uh,
Uh,
um,
that is brave.
and the
And
Clever
Bison
Bison's
just.
dead. He went for a YOLO onto the Preußen and it just didn't work.
Yep, and now there's
Um,
a Kremlin, and yeah, the Schlieffen Kremlin push is happening now.
so we saw the same Kleber push there to create space for the Kremlin Schlieffen in the previous game, except last time he rushed to Moskva. Honestly, they got a fair amount of damage on that Preußen there, so
He did end up eating two or three tops, but the Schlieffen is now in a horrible crossfire.
Mm.
The Kremlin is also not in the best position ever. Not getting farmed.
Oof, that's that getting absolutely smacked. Well, Sando just got smacked as well. Now the Moskva Amazing is being farmed by everything. This is going to be a spicy little brawl over here, isn't it?
It is. Moskva's now getting farmed by two or three ships. Three
So
ships.
I'm just thinking now, maybe Lulu going into that radar was again to create space over there, so people are focused on him running into that. Like, so, like, and this, like the Preußen and the Ohio are like turning their guns away from this because look, like they're actually
Look
winning
at
this
look at
fight.
look at the Ohio man. He's just dying. And the poison is also just going really low already.
Yeah, Preußen needs to try and get this ram off, but I don't think he can anymore.
There's no ram. He can't get a ram here.
Ohio goes down, and yeah, this super heavy push that we had. And honestly, I'm thinking that Lulu did not actually make a mistake at all, and he did that on purpose to try and draw fire away from them.
The question is, can they trade for the Schlieffen here? Because the Schlieffen is really, really low.
Yeah, the Marceau can take this fight, but he really doesn't want to. AI gunners are a pain in the ass. Stalingrad's gonna be a bit, and Marcion as well. I can't take this fight anymore. How much health is? When's Dastat's DCP ready? He's looking kind of fine. I think Dastat survives this.
There is a damming coming over now for additional fire support. He's shooting the Kremlin right now, however. Schlieffen still getting farmed.
Yeah, this hyper push just seems to be very effective.
Schlieffen running another DCP. Down to 4000 HP. DCP runs out.
Well, Hargreamer should have him now. There we go.
That
Dependable
is a
fire.
fire. Yeah, he's
Heal's
dead.
not ready. Yeah, double fire.
So, is this push actually doing enough here? I don't know.
Well, looking at the
They're only
positioning,
they're only contesting B here, which is not enough currently. They did do a lot of damage to a lot of ships, however.
Like, looking at the HP bars, it's like 324k to 211k right now. Ship Shady and Saragumo getting caught here as well, though, by Manto. Like, this Marceau can't do anything anymore. The Daring can't really play the game anymore. Minotaur Haragumo can, but they're going to have the opposing Minotaur and Marseille chasing them. They can't sit in this smoke. Look at it. Look, there's a Marseille running it down. And the Marseille is just flat out faster than the Minotaur, so...
Yep.
Well, not if he's flooding, but still. Okay, Marseille took a torpedo on the bow, did have
It
the
depends a lot on
DCP.
how much damage they can get on him right now, and
One fire.
that's like the one problem. They can. It's a lot of firepower in here, but there's the Raider. It picks up the low HP muscle, so he should be dying here.
Oh, they also got a big hit on the
Marseille.
Zill.
Yep. I'm expecting some Stalingrad crossfire maybe as well. Marceau goes down. There's a Stalin servo coming in. Misses. Raider is still active.
Double fire on the Marseille, but Zill's gonna have to. Yeah, Zill's just suffering here.
I
It's
mean, there's a Stalin servo coming in. The Marseille keeps shooting him. I don't think he lives.
Radar's going out. Not sure if Zill is bloom
With a
spotted still.
Minotaur. Yeah, Lulu is taking a top here. That's puts him really low, but they do get the kill. And now there's a Haragumo stuck on the border. They do get the Stalingrad in return, however. What happened to the Petro in mid?
Conga lines, I guess? No, he just got fallen by the Moskva, I guess. What the?
He just dies.
Radar comes out from the Moskva, picks up the Haraguma that's trying to sit there on the smoke screen, and honestly, Shaftov running out of HP fast. Like, it's 2 to 1 HP advantage right now. You got Malamu basically full health
I mean,
Kremlin.
Shaft is down to 4 ships. And not only are they down to 4 ships, 3 of them are DDs, and I'm not even sure if the Haragumo makes it out of here.
Salem also has an issue with, like, San Martin rinsing him.
I'm just
And
gonna
hitting the
collect
top.
2 tops here, but it's not enough to actually kill him.
What plays are even
Well,
available? Sam Martin's going to go for the backstab if the Salem tries to rotate into the mid to try and help with this Moskva or Haragumo. Daring and Haragumo aren't going to be able to farm out this Marseille and Minotaur anytime soon.
Minotaur has Raider in 10 seconds as well.
Yeah,
And
and
the
Vert's
Haragumo is
just
still
stuck in
deep
it.
in it. The Daring is not. But, like, what is your play here?
Minnow Raider
Raider
comes
comes out,
out.
finds the Haragumo.
Haragumo opens up because why the fuck not at this point? Marseille does have DCP available, so even if they do manage to get a fire, the Minotaur switches focus to the Daring.
The Daring is low.
Oof,
Daring
he's
just
very low now.
dies.
And then
It's
the
over.
Marseille and Minotaur are just going to leave the Haragumo over there on the border because they don't need to do anything right now. So it's now Salem and Haragumo. San Martin Radar picks up the Haragumo. He might be able to trade for real Ship Shady, but there's a Kremlin like in his face going to be switching to HE. Salem might be able to take down the Moskva.
Yeah, the Haragumo is gonna duck behind island cover here. And so does the Moskva, actually. There's no Raider available as well. But unless the Moskva dies to these fires, which he might. This is a permafire.
DCP not available for 23. No heal available. Fire goes out though.
Yeah, okay, he lives. And now there's a Kremlin in the Salem's face. I wish him good luck.
Radar comes out from the Moskva, picks up flow in the smoke screen. Kremlin salvo coming in. Kremlin's turning really broadside of these torpedoes though. He's not. He's only going to collect one at most, if he even clicks that. He
It
does.
does.
Well, he might be killable.
I mean, even a trade is like totally fine for Wayne. They're so far ahead.
Well, Harguma won't be collecting tulps anyway.
Long. Yeah, Kremlin is gonna go down here, but I mean, Wayne doesn't care.
Flo making her last desperate stand there, and now it just leaves this Vert Haragumo here, trying to farm out a Marceau, getting shot up by a Minotaur.
Marseille.
Yes.
I'm not the only one. So yeah, what would you say? What do you say about this tactic? Like this is the second time we see this strat.
So, there are a couple of parts that confuse me. Um, Bison disconnecting. I'm not sure if his original plan was to go through the middle or what, but I think when Lulu got himself spotted there with the radar, it was to draw the fire away from the battleships that they knew were there, so that when their battleships went through, they could also get it. And we also saw that with the Kleber also creating that space. So basically, the Minotaur got spotted, the Kleber got spotted, and the battleships were allowed to walk through while everybody was busy. I kind of like it, but it's super aggressive. It's basically a shock and awe tactic. I'm not sure what Vert's plan is here. You know, working on a survival rate, I guess.
I'm pretty sure they're just using this time to talk about map 2. That's actually what's happening usually. It's just like stall out and go through map 2 strats already. Well, good job to Wayne here on map number 1. That was. It's a fun strat. It's just a really fun strat, right? Pressing W, always nice to see that.
It's it's a fun strat to see. I do want to know if that was like intentionally getting spotted in that smoke there. I don't know
Don't think
about the
so.
turnout.
I don't think it was intentional because the smoke block was far enough away from the Schlieffen Kremlin push anyways.
But yes, the thing is, like, he knew that radar was up when he went in. Like, he knew
I
it was
think he
up
just
because.
went in for the counter radar, but I don't know. It looked really odd. Like you just don't do that.
Well, the Kleber as well, making the space there as well. Because we saw Gang do the same thing when he was in the Kleb against the Moskva when he rushed that.
I mean, it's a nice chunk of initial damage, and it was actually enough to make sure that the poison dies.
What do you think Shaft should have done differently?
I don't think they respected the Schlieffen enough because the Schlieffen basically solo killed Ohio, right?
Yeah, fair.
Like the Schlieffen just walked through, killed the Ohio, and just sat behind that island and cost Shaft like several minutes to actually kill. Same with the Kremlin. The Kremlin just walked through, and Shaft wasn't prepared for it, like at all.
They did have Preußen and Ohio sat there, but Preußen
Yeah, but the
obviously.
Preußen and Ohio were the ones being murdered.
Yeah.
Like, who
Was,
else apart from Preußen and Ohio was really helping there? Like, there was like a
Stalin.
Daring and Marceau trying to spam, but that alone is not enough to help you out there. Like a Schlieffen is gonna shit on an Ohio. Like you're probably only gonna get like 1 or 2 heals off there, and that's it.
Well, very, very melty Ohio. So, next map. It's going to be Sleeping
It's
Giant.
yes.
What are our bans for Sleeping Giant? Do we have those down?
Kleber ban from Wayne and Gdansk ban from Shaft. So we're going for all the DDs here.
So mean, Marceau still exists. Do you take a Marceau for fast capping C and then just put Smoke Blob behind it with your, Gearing Minotaur? Gearing Des Moines? Harguma Des Moines? Whatever. Harguma Des Moines, probably, I guess. Because Des Moines is in that limited pool as well. I expect to see Stalin or Moskva. That's going to be your big radar anchor at the Thunderdome because it just is. We've seen a fair few Petros. We didn't really like what Rain did with their Petro on this map last time.
What actually was it? I can't remember.
So Southern Spawn next to the island between B and C cap, and then he just went forward at some point and gave
Oh,
broadside.
right.
Yeah, and he just died in the middle, and then there was just farming on everything else there.
I remember now, yeah. And that was a bit of a weird one.
Comment from
I mean, the
Twitch chat.
strat was basically try to just delay and bait because you're a Petro, you're pretty hard to kill, but I think the push on the 9-10 line happened way faster than he anticipated. So he felt like he needed to make a play.
That's fair. Alright, let's take a look at the map introduction video anyway, since we didn't get to do the last one. So here's the map intro video for Sleeping Giant.
A colossal battle between opposing fleets will soon unfold here amongst the waters of the East China Sea. The residents of these islands will shortly bear witness to the thunder and flash of combat, and only one team will sail away victorious. This is Sleeping Giant. Sleeping Giant is a 48 by 48 kilometer domination style map with 3 cap points running in a line from west to east. The A cap is on the left, B is in the center, and C is on the right. Cap A on the left is fraught with danger. Previously located in the Thunderdome, the new cap location has an island on the left side that provides limited protection for both teams, while on the right side, the Thunderdome can provide cover for radar cruisers. Any team looking to take the cap will now have to gain control of both sets of islands in order to hold it. In the center, capture area B is just as perilous, as it is now smaller than it used to be. Completely open with plenty of places for radar cruisers to hide nearby without being spotted, it's commonly left uncaptured until the mid and late game. Cap C on the right may be the most treacherous. Originally centered on the set of 4 islands to the left of the cap, which provided some cover for a daring destroyer player, the now wide open cap will be challenging for even the most skilled of teams to contest and hold, unless they gain control of the island chain near the center or the ocean of the 10 line. 18 ships, 2 teams, 1 victor. It's time to play Sleeping Giant.
It is indeed time to play Sleeping Giant.
So, for those of you unfamiliar with strategies usually employed on Sleeping Giant, generally what we end up seeing, big smoke blob play over at C cap, B cap, generally a destroyer at most, and then a big radar cruiser sitting there, usually left uncontested for quite a while. Just because you have to go so deep into Moskva or Petro or Stalin radar that you're going to take a lot of damage on the way out, so you kind of just don't really want to be the one contesting it. You'll just sit there. Whoever tries to cap it first, they're going to have, they're going to get radar. There's going to be an opposing daring sat there in smoke screen above the cap, shooting the crap out of you. A cap.
What we usually see at B is actually like people trying to spot the radar cruisers first and they get them farm before they even try to touch the cap.
Yeah. A cap, we generally see one team wanting to do a push and the other team just kind of sat there kiting it. There's a lot of times people will go for the one-line island, but that's really painful most of the time. And it's 50-50 on whether you actually win the trade up there when you get there. Because you can farm out the ships positioned around the Thunderdome, but you're going to have to bring a smoke screen and you're going to have to put it like really far forward, and it's
definitely dangerous there, yeah. But then again, if C cap is most likely gonna be a draw anyways, and B cap isn't something you can get, you would assume that A cap is the one you also wanna contest.
Pretty much. I expect to see a couple of the 12-kilometer radar cruisers. At least.
We have seen B being kept by like a bunch of fast French cruisers at the start of the game, or like attempted
Destroyers.
to. Yes.
Like, if
Destroyers,
you're gonna send a Colbert in there, you have some balls.
No. No. Yeah. However, both Kleber and Gdansk are banned, so there's not that many options.
Yep, Marceau is your only real option there if you want to do something fast. But again,
Even then, what are you supporting it with? You can't bring a Wagner because Marceau is in the same limited pool as it.
You can. Isn't there a limit?
I'm pretty sure. Let me have a look at the ban scene because I don't believe you. And yeah, Marceau is in the same pool as Wagner and Gdansk in a max of 1.
Okay.
So yeah, that's like the problem. If you have a Marceau, you have no Wader DD support. So it's gonna be an interesting decision for both teams.
I'm just looking at the ban pools, and they're really interesting. So Moskva, Petro, Vincent. You kind of want at least one Stalingrad in there, so you're probably gonna go like. But you also want the Des Moines for the smoke play. I suppose you can drop a Des Moines for a Minotaur.
Minotaur always has damage output issues. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Like if you have a smoke blob with a Minotaur versus a smoke blob with a Des Moines, you always take a like the Des Moines will win this unless the Des Moines eats like 1 billion torpedoes.
San Martin's also an option, but again,
San Martin's same problem with damage output, right? And
Yeah.
arguably it's even worse than that. And on top of that, radar range is lower, so you kind of just lose against the 10k raiders.
Same with the Worcester. I mean, Worcester, decent damage output, but
Worcester has really good damage output actually, especially if it runs into like cruisers, because it does pen them basically everywhere. But again, 9cam raider can be incredibly annoying to play around.
Somebody had a power outage. Weird.
Yikes.
Uh-huh. Shaft are asking for 3 minutes as well.
Yep.
So you got a little bit of time to go grab a snack.
Well,
Grab me a snack
I'm
as
gonna
well
take
while
the
you're there.
time and look at more statistics. Let's have a look at ship statistics. Playoffs and groups. Let's have a look at ship bans. What ship do you think is the most banned ship here?
Most banned ship?
Yes,
Des Moines.
that's pretty easy, right? Yeah, Des Moines has been, I think, the most banned ship since the introduction of bans, if I remember correctly.
Yeah,
Actually, no. When Nevsky was a thing, I think Nevsky actually took that title.
Petro.
I think Petro was introduced when there weren't bans, and then it just got perma-yeeted out of the tournament. So not really. What is the second one? What do you think?
I mean, I'm looking at the statistics now, so
God damn it.
it's Ragnar.
Oh, you haven't filtered for playoffs and groups, didn't you?
No, I had it for everything.
I'm only looking at playoffs and group stage. And Wagner is actually
very low.
never banned.
No, it is.
No, it's actually banned 5 times.
Yeah. I like how there's like one random shimmer ban.
I don't even know. Oh, apparently we're already going.
Yay! Game number 2, or best of 5 third place game.
The World Bracket Final.
That too. Right. So here we are on Sleeping Giant. Green team for this game will be Rain and the Northern Spawn, and they're going to bring Montana, Vermont, San Martin, Des Moines, Moskva, Gearing, Daring, and Ragnar.
Shaft on the south side brings double Vermont, double Des Moines, Moskva, double Haragumo, Daring, and Wagner.
Vermont Gaming.
One has Brisk, the other doesn't. Interesting. I'm gonna have a look at some builds here, but it looks really, really boring, really, really standard.
Pretty much,
Yeah,
yeah.
nothing out of the ordinary on Shaft side.
Rain also not looking too unusual either. I mean, that's what we expect at this point. Gone are the days of funky builds. I didn't get to see any qualifier builds. That would have had some special stuff in there.
It did. There were some really interesting choices in there. We do see less and less Dazzle. It's like the most important thing, right?
Well, here comes the Sando salvo. Way off target this time. Look at that dispersion, though. Just carpet bombing a general area.
Yep. Pretty much.
Right, well, let's take a look at the initial deployments. So over at the A cap for Rain, we're going to be sending Moscow, San Martin, Montana, B cap Daring. No heavy radar cruiser there, actually. And then over at C, we have Des Moines, Ragnar, Daring, Des Moines, Vermont. That is a Daring, right? In front of the Ragnar? Yeah. So,
Offside.
not really playing very heavy on the smokes, which is interesting. Is that a Gearing or a Daring? It's a Gearing. Never mind, I'm an idiot. Okay, wonderful. Daring doesn't have speed boost. Shut up, Pinzo.
After sending Wagner, Harugumo, Des Moines directly to the C cap. So Smoke Blob plus Radar DD. Vermont in the background for supporting shots. Daring doing the unfortunate job of mid-contesting with the Vermont behind it. Moskva's probably gonna go to the 4-line island for radar coverage over B. And only Harugumo Des Moines going towards the A side. It's actually really interesting that so far, every time I look at Sleeping Giant strats from both teams, I feel like they're kind of forced to do a balanced split. Like, you really want to contest A, you really want to contest C, because B is, like, really hard to get. So you just end up splitting evenly.
With literally nothing in the middle, apart from a single Daring. And
When you
we
read
do
the
have...
daring, yeah.
We do have the two Moskvas. We do have the two Moskvas as expected as well. It's like you don't even have an opportunity to build a strat. The strat is just automatic on this map at this point. Your only real choice is what do you put in the smoke screen at C, and what do you put as your quote-unquote push/kite flank at A. Everything else is kind of...
You've seen what happened when Wayne tried something different from self-spawn, right? It just went south incredibly fast.
It did. I suppose you have a bit of flexibility in the battleship picks as well, but it's just... Do you want to spend your limited stuff on a Kremlin or Ohio to do some actual pushing, or do you just take universal battleships like Montana or Vermont? I'm not sure why you would bring Montana over Vermont, by the way.
Yeah, I'm also not sure about that one. Maybe Malimu just likes... I actually know that Malimu likes Montana a lot, so maybe that's just a preference thing.
Yeah, I guess. Right, radar comes out from gang, finds the Daring. I've got to smash the trash, and then Bison smokes up, shoots him.
And
Counter radar comes out.
Gearing just ate a top.
Oh
Yeah,
dear.
on the 10-9.
Ship Shady suffering there.
found the Harugumo top with his nose or stern there. Luckily, that's not a midsection hit because that would have been 20,000 HP gone. Yeah, that's the
Well,
nose hit.
he's now also caught in Zill's radar as well, so some follow-up damage is definitely possible. Maybe a perma-fire or something. Well,
He
that's if
already
you
left
land the
radar
shells.
range.
Yeah. Where did
And
WCG Rider's HP go? I assume he got Montana'd. Overmonted.
It's not Citadel damage. Actually, it's a lot of fire damage. It looks like. You can heal more of half than that, or F on that. So maybe just a perma fire. Yeah, he just let it tick.
Well, fire is fully healable, so yeah, maybe.
I mean, it's like fire damage with the HE pens on top of that, or something like that.
That looks a bit much for HE pens.
Oh, the Malibu just took 56k right there from a Montana sniper. That was like a triple hit, I think.
Vermont salvo.
Yes.
Yeah, that'll be Sando, I think, judging by the angle he was
Yes.
at.
Apparently, Sando's Vermont just works differently. I mean, we saw it yesterday already with that with a certain sleeve that just disappeared.
I did.
Like, what the heck?
So Flo picked up the cap at A.
That is really, really bad. Like, Malibu's healing potential is now just completely gone.
Amazing has a nice permission. Sorry, Amazing has a nice position in his Des Moines right now. He managed to get all the way down, rotate back around, got the radar off, allowed them to secure the B cap, and also force away the shaft daring. Spotted Ragnar on Ragnar action right now. I think Shaft is in a worse position because he's a lot closer to that smoke. And there's a Des Moines shooting angrily at him. Whereas the only return fire is from Harugumo.
And Taro also already used damage gun, so he
Monsalvo coming in.
No hits actually connecting with Antaro. Meanwhile, Medusko definitely suffering here.
Yeah, that was not a favorable trade. I think in that situation, like knowing how many ships are around you, do you really want to open up in that Ragnar there? Or do you just like hope the other one opens up on you and you just go dark?
It's always hard to tell. Like, especially since you don't know exactly where everyone is positioned. But Rain does get the recap, and they're definitely gonna get C as well here. So while HP wise, it was kind of a yikes at the start. At least cap wise, it's going well for them.
So the rotations are now going to come through. It looks like Sando is going to go for the gap and walk through towards the Moscow. The problem with that is you got Daring waiting. Moscow Radar gang comes out, finds this Russian in the Vermont, so they know where he is. They know where he's going.
Argument they're actually going to do anything about it.
Argument Des Moines doing a one-line push with their little smoke blob. I don't know what they're planning to farm. I don't know if he can get vision on. I don't. Does he have range on gang there? No, he does not. Unless he's running range mod Des Moines, which he isn't. Yeah, Sando being forced to make this turn now. He does have a wall of tops coming towards him still.
Amazing is being farmed now during the radar. Like, that position is not super safe, but I'm pretty sure he can D-spot every time the radar goes down if he wants to.
Pretty much.
He needs to stop shooting.
Daring have got to smash the trash. He's about to wander into radar range, but then thinks better of it.
The Des Moines is already radaring, so that's pretty nice. But I don't actually know if Shaft knows that. Because none of their ships actually got spotted by that radar, so... Not sure if I can play around that knowledge. But they're definitely gonna smoke up the Haragumo a lot, this Demon a lot deeper here to try to contest here. Also, Entaro just took a massive fucking
Yeah,
chunk
he got
from
clapped by the
Vermont.
Vermont.
That was a good cyber. And it's his last heal already. So that's all his HP.
Artorias and a
So
San Martin is being forced to literally A1.
that is pretty standard. And there is a daring coming, by the way. And the San Martin is radoing. So the Haragumo needs to be careful. Daring is opening up now. Moskva also reversed for shots. Is this an overextended Haragumo here? I think it is. I think he dies here. Oh,
Yep.
especially with that cyber connecting.
So now we have a very exposed Des Moines.
Mistake.
A very exposed Des Moines. The Vermont's gone.
Screen is fading. He needs to leave. There is tops heading for this Montana, however, and the Montana is only at 40k HP.
These are Haru tops. Looks like
Yep.
2.
He's hurt. 2 is still really, really painful. Like he already can't really heal anything. Like that's it. He's at 16k HP. That's it. Like he can't really push anywhere. So while Shaft is a ship down, like this Montana's out of the game for now. He is just a sniper now. Shaft does need to start going into caps, however.
Yeah, well, they're sending Sando through the middle of B here. I'm not sure how well it's going to go, because you're going to have Lucar waiting in the Vermont. We're going to have Amazing there, and we're going to have Gang in the Moscow there. I think it was actually Dastat that had power issues there, because they've now got Lucar in the battleship. So it looks like, yeah, it looks
Look
like
at Amazing,
Dastat.
however.
Yeah, he's kind of being informed.
Yeah, he tried to shoot the daring away from the sea cap, and they did successfully do that.
Vert has a torpedo issue.
He's angled well. He should be fine. In fact, they're actually just turning on Lulu here. He's at 19k. Like, Raid is just losing HP everywhere. Ends up eating the top instead. Unfortunate. Amazing at 2k HP. He's getting shot at by a Wagner as well. Wagner does have 30 millimeters of HE pen, so
He is dark.
Doesn't actually need to hit the superstructure. He is dark for now. The problem is for how long.
If that
There's a
Vermont's all
Moscow
connected.
in 90 seconds.
Well,
But Sando is running out of time.
Sando might have a daring issue. Sando will have a daring issue.
It's a full HP daring as well. The problem is the daring can't really rush around, because look at Shaf's Mosca. He's just going forward to just block that vision path. He will know if the daring's trying.
However, Moskva is giving a lot of side to Amazing here. They didn't get the kill on him, so it's all a bit messy right now. This is primed for disaster. Here comes the daring anyway.
Shark is gonna flip C here. That's really important.
Daring gets spotted.
Daring is spotted.
Sando starts reversing.
Daring commit.
And here goes Amazing. Amazing got the heal off, and now, like I said, he has broadside on its Russian because they didn't get that kill. And now look at this improved bounce angles of Des Moines, getting Citadels on this Moskva here. Amazing.
There's the cyber back. Amazing doesn't die immediately. That's so much damage.
Yeah, Amazing, like, surviving for that long, got so much damage.
And now the daring is going. Now the daring is just going.
Yeah, its Russian's going to die because he had to give so much sight to that. Going for the ink caps, yeah. Top ships are very healthy. That's not going to be the issue. They should be able to get this Vermont.
There was a Montana cyber coming as well.
DCP forced.
Does the Vermont just one-shot him here?
Yep.
He does. So that's just the trade. And trading favors Shaft. Because now Shaft is actually winning onto caps.
And now Sando can potentially go for the Moskva if he wants. I don't know if he'd do that, though.
I don't think he can't. I don't think he wins that.
Kimmelil's
As a
caught by the
HP.
San Martin and Montana. He's actually going to try and farm out Malamu here.
He's ass in, so he's fine.
I don't know about being fine. Montana goes straight through that ass.
It's really hard to hit, though. It's a Legmod Des Moines. And again, the Montana is so low, he really can't risk taking a prolonged engagement. So is that San Martin. Like, San Martin needs to be careful. San Martin also needs to be careful because the Vermont inside the Thunderdome can turn on him if he goes too far.
Well, there's a Vermont cross map salvo coming out from Lucar looking for Kimmelil's Des Moines here. I don't know if the shot's been called.
He's angling. Yeah, San Martin took a shitload of damage here. He's healing now, but that hurt.
Can the Montana get a salvo onto Sando here? Well, yes, but it's not going to do... Ooh,
He
maybe.
could, but the Vermont is angled enough to not just immediately die here.
Raider comes out from Lulu,
Like
picks up the daring.
The important part here is that the Vermont in the Thunderdome can still shoot at like the island position on A. So if the San Martin wants to contest, he needs to do it from the side of the Thunderdome itself. And that's... I don't think he can do that. Lulu is also dying in the background. He's down to
dark.
11k. He did go dark, yes, but wasn't great. Sando is running out of HP slowly but surely. He's running his last here now.
Yeah, but the Moskva Hydro's down in 13 seconds. There'll be a radar afterwards.
Yep. He knows where the Vermont is, so he's probably just gonna try to shot block here.
There's that Montana salvo from Manalmu that we're talking about.
Montana does get spotted and he does get shot in return. The question is, does the Montana actually survive this here? Cyber looks good.
Ooh.
Goes down to 1.7k once the heal. Kimi in his Des Moines gets absolutely chunked though. And the Montana does go dark.
And there's a Montana Vermont salvo, is it? Kimmelil, are you going to survive this?
I don't think he is.
You don't.
He dies.
Okay, and that puts
suddenly
Rain in the lead.
Rain is ahead.
Just Kimmelil just taking a fight he didn't need to. And now they're desperately
Sando
trying to farm out something.
Sando has the Vermont's broadside here. He might just peek this. He does. Backguns are getting stuck on that island though. Front guns do quite a bit of damage, but it's not enough.
He's got 54 seconds to find a kill.
To do something here.
Sam Martin's also going into the air cap now as well.
Daring is opening up on the Moskva, but the Moskva is not gonna die in time.
But does
Like,
goes blocking B.
Right now, Shaft can only really farm the Vermont.
Oh!
The Vermont is... That was a big cyber.
That was Raider, yeah. But now
Maybe they
Meduzco's
can't kill
taking
the
Montana
Moskva.
out.
B is contested, so Wayne is not taking points currently.
Oh, this is
But
close.
Sando is so low. If Sando dies, the game ends immediately.
Well, Sam Martin's on him. They're trying to kill Gang.
Goes
If
to the
Gang...
line.
Gang 140 health.
Yeah,
Gang goes
yeah.
down.
Gang goes down first, but the Vermont is gonna follow very, very soon. There we go.
And so is the
And then
Ragnar.
Ragnar dies as well.
That Montana salvo from Malamu. They didn't kill the 1k HP the Montana. The Montana gets the shot on the Ragnar. The Montana gets the big shots on the Kimmelil. Shaft just...
Wow.
I have to put that down to Kimmelil.
I don't actually know what chunked him that hard. It must have been a Vermont, like half a Vermont servo. Like we saw the second half of the Vermont servo, but I think the first half chunked him for like 20, 30k. That was not good. And it basically just cost him the game there.
Saying that, there's a few other things that happened, like the Ragnar, sorry, the Haraguma getting hard caught on the one lane.
Yeah, that was just an overextension.
The Moskva getting absolutely rinsed by Artorias. Was it Artorias? It was the Des Moines. Who was the Des Moines?
It was
Amazing. Getting absolutely
amazing, yeah.
Yeah, getting absolutely rinsed by Amazing. When he was on 1k HP, they didn't get that Des Moines kill. That meant that they
honestly,
chunked the Moskva out.
Rain did get lucky with 2 ships surviving at 1k. They could have definitely died, and both kills early would have absolutely just lost in the game there. But then again, we have to say the same about that one Vermont server on Malibu at the start just doing 50k. Like, what the fuck? That guy's Vermont just hits differently. But honestly, good job by Malibu keeping himself alive and controlling the engagement distance well enough that he just looked like he is killable, but not actually died. Like, that must have been like really awkward to play.
That was close.
Yeah. I honestly thought Wayne lost that. But as soon as Kimile like got giga chunked, the game got wide open again, and Wayne just took that opening. Well, game 3 time.
Yeah.
We are going to Northern Waters, which could potentially be our last game of the set, or just the third one of 5. Who knows?
I'm still
What are your
like
thoughts on Northern Waters?
my thoughts on Northern Waters. I like it. It's one of my favorite maps. I think it's a very it's a staple of the competitive scene for a reason. It's pretty even. The meta has evolved a lot from what we used to see, but that's probably because of the massive focus on like the banning of heavy radar pushes, which is what we used to always see on there basically. But these days the meta on that's kind of a bit stagnant. It's all smoke play over at sea, and it's always very messy, very very messy at sea. Like stuff just dies for no apparent reason because it's just so hard to play around those islands. At a high level, anyway.
We also see a lot of teams abandoning A just to focus more on B and C.
Mm.
So I'm interested to see what the teams decide to do here. So for the next map, Wayne is gonna be on the south side.
Well, I'm gonna go throw people over to the map introduction video, I guess, because
Yes.
well, that's a thing that we have.
Let's go.
In the southern Arctic Ocean lies an archipelago of Caledonian granite. Frigid and foreboding, these frozen rocks and sparse fauna will shortly become unwilling witnesses to the rigors of naval combat. This is Northern Waters. Northern Waters is a 42 by 42 kilometer domination style map with 3 cap points running in a line from west to east. The A cap is on the left, the B cap in the centre, and C is on the right. Capture Area A is isolated from the map centre by 2 large islands along the eastern edge. These islands provide limited cover for radar cruisers who may want to deploy nearby, while a narrow channel connects the cap to the middle of the map. In the centre of the map, Cap B contains hard cover in the centre of the cap for intrepid destroyer captains hoping to secure control. Just like the A cap though, there are islands along the eastern edge that provide at least some cover for radar cruisers to defend from. The scattered islands in and around Cap C create challenges on both offense and defense. Not only do they constrict the movement of battleships in the area, they provide places for lighter units to take shelter behind and launch ambushes from. 18 ships, 2 teams, 1 victor. It's time to play Northern Waters.
have new ship bans as well. Vermont. And Shaft is banning Petropavlovsk.
Rain is banning Vermont. I mean, not sure why you ban Vermont, you play it, but probably because last time, like, I saw somebody ban Vermont against Shaft on this map and they played a Yamato instead, and like it was, I think we saw Rain against Shaft on this map and they brought a Yamato instead, parked it above the sea cap, and it just got farmed. Just got farmed while Rain parked in Montana South, if I remember rightly.
I have no memory. Sorry, too many games.
It was a Vermont
Oh.
salvo, by the way. That happened to Kim O'Leal.
It was or wasn't?
It was.
Yeah, I mean there was nothing else you could have done there.
And apparently it wasn't called.
There's no way. There's no way it wasn't called. It was called because yes, you don't get caught by it, especially since it only was half of them on salvo. Because we saw the other half arrive just a few seconds later.
Yeah, but this
Second of all, there was quite a distance as well.
You should.
It was from the right side island chain all the way towards the one line.
Yeah, but like, that shit's in the air for ages. You have however many dead players. You call that, you know what I mean? Because, like, the Des Moines obviously a little
Yeah.
bit busy dealing with the fact he's got a fucking Sam Martin and a Montana on his
I'm
ass.
actually not sure if anyone died at that point.
Yes.
That's the fun part.
The Moscow's dead.
Right. Yeah.
The Moscow's definitely dead at that point. Can't remember who else was dead.
That was not being caught is really unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
Because that literally cost them the game. Like, that was one of the reasons they lost. But also, respect to... who was playing at Vermont?
It was...
It was Luca.
Yeah, but now they've got
props,
Dastard back,
props
so...
to, yeah, props to Luca for that server, though. That is not an easy shot.
I'm just thinking about the ending of that game there.
I don't really think that ending was preventable for Shaft.
It was.
At that point, it wasn't anymore. Like, after the Des Moines night on the one night, I think that it was out of their control. Yeah? That I had to shove their Wagner into the cap in the Moskva's face and just hope to like somehow block the cap, kill the Moskva in time.
They did, and then the Montana salvo clapped him.
Yep. I mean, even if the Wagner lives, they still lose because the St. Martin would have flipped A, and I am not sure if Shaft can get a kill in time. I'm not even sure if the Wagner lives. But there was other stuff that could shoot him.
Like, he wouldn't been spotted. He wasn't spotted anymore, though.
That's fair.
Like, but the thing that was spotting him was the Moskva.
Just the A kept ticking after that. Might have already been enough for Wayne after that. But obviously, we didn't even get to that because the Wagner just got clapped by the Montana. It would have been closer, that's for sure. It would have just ended.
Well, we are about to get into game number 3. So, green team for this game going to be Shaft on the northern spawn. Going to be running that Yamato we talked about. St. Vincent, Des Moines, Marseille, Haragumo, Daring, Ragnar. That Marseille is going to
Wayne
have
is
fun.
Yep. And Wayne is spawning on the south side today on Northern Waters and is bringing Montana, Conqueror, Double Des Moines, Salem, Moskva, Haragumo, Gearing, and Wagner.
Yeah, that Conqueror is
That's
why I
a
said the
shit.
Marseille is going to have fun. That's a what, sorry?
That's the first Conqueror I've seen so far, I think.
Iconic Conquerors on Northern Waters, eh? To be fair, I've seen a lot of Conqueror on Northern Waters
Oh
previously.
dear.
Because so Rain likes to park their Conqueror south of BC and farm out the Moskva Island position at A. That's what I've seen it before. Like, you know, when people like to park their Moskva above the right-hand island, above the A cap.
Yeah, I know.
Although they're not sending it there right now. They're probably looking for the other island where people will park it, above B.
Oh
Sitting on
dear
Conqueror.
lord, Shaft has a spicy deployment. Do you want to talk about that one?
Give me a second. We'll wait for everything to clear up a little bit. So, for Shaft, over at the A cap, we're sending Marseille. Over at the B cap, we're sending Haragumo. Over at the C cap, we're sending literally everything else. So, Yamato, Vincent, Haragumo, Des Moines, Ragnar, Daring.
Oh,
Yes.
it's that kind of strat. Well, in the meantime, Wayne looks like he's going for a little bit more balanced split. Salem Conqueror going A. Haragumo smoking up a Des Moines towards the B cap. Montana's probably gonna stay somewhere middle-ish at the start of the game. And Wagner, Moskva, Gearing, Des Moines going for C.
So, right, what's this Marseille doing?
Just kiting everything to oblivion on the A side.
Why do you take Marseille for that kiting job over San Martin?
No, Marseille is incredibly fast in going back if it needs to counter push. I'm pretty sure they have looked at Wayne's strats before on this map, and they probably saw some similar opening to this, where Wayne is not actually that heavy on A. And I think Marseille does better in like scenarios where it takes on a 1v1. I think they're just
Well,
banking on that.
there is well, Rain's usual deployment here, they do like to do a smoke cruiser south of B. Usually a Worcester though. Swapping up for a Des Moines this time. I'm gonna quickly take a look at some builds. Didn't actually do that yet.
I had a brief look, but nothing special. At least I didn't see anything special. Raider coming out from the Des Moines in mid, picking up Kimileli's Des Moines, while the Haragumo is capping. Now Kimileli is raidering the Haragumo. Hopefully there are some shots coming in at some point. There they are.
So
That's the
Kimilil has a
reset.
slight conqueror issue. Only slight, because I missed.
He's gonna be fine. Like he's not only spotted by Raider, so it's already dark. Or like it's gonna be dark in a second. There we go.
Ship Shady not taking very much damage from the opposing Haragumo here.
Yeah, it's long range. You can dodge a lot of the incoming fire here.
It takes about like 6k. That radar just lasts forever, doesn't it?
Amazing getting a little bit lucky here. He just tanked the Yamato salvo and it didn't do that much. But he was decently broadside to it. The Yamato just happy to shoot at the Montana on side. Wayne actually managing to take C early here. It's a bit surprising considering Shaft has that many forces here. There are really annoying torps heading for the Wagner Haragumo though. None of them have Haido.
Uh-huh. Oh dear. I mean, the radar war is happening right now, but here goes... Oof, ow. Both of them, Ragnar and Haragumo, both taking torpedoes.
Yeah, but the raider that's raiding them right now is being pressured away. He cannot, like, Lulu cannot stay there. He's eating so much damage right now. He's already down to half health.
Well, Zilla's also caught in a radar here, and he has a Montana salvo incoming soon. Vert's going deeper into that radar right now. Well, it's expiring, so it's fine, I guess. But he's then going to walk into a gearing, spotting him.
And Lulu dodged this incoming Yamato salvo, however. He can, okay. And he does go dark.
Vert's still spotted.
What is Vert doing here?
Dying.
He's just opening up now. He's just dead. That's a bit of a weird one. Yeah, not ideal for Shaft, let's say it this way. Not ideal. They do get C, but at the expense of a ship and the Wagner at the top as well, so he's decently low. They do quite a bit of damage to Wayne's Des Moines in return, but yeah, he is bound to come up eventually.
Vincent and Ryder now stuck on the border, turning out.
He should be good. He just needs to turn out completely and he can just leave. He's already D-spotted. It's a Vincent.
Tops towards floor 20. He's alright. Ship Shady and Flo might run into each other at some point soon.
Yeah, the Conqueror is realizing that there's nothing really here on A. They know it's only Marseille left, so he's just gonna go into A here. Amateur taking a big hit here from the Montana.
Marseille spotted. He's
Yep.
going to now have Salem and Conqueror on his arse for the rest of the game. Where's Bow?
He's playing that island. We've seen it before. He's not really gonna do much against Conqueror and Salem, so I expect him to just reverse behind cover.
I think Ryder at top in the Vincent.
Actually takes quite a bit of damage as well.
Not looking good for Shaft right now.
Well, you know. Yeah, Wayne also sending a Haragumo over the A cap to make sure they actually get A. And these tops are definitely not connecting here. The Conqueror too fast.
Well, there's a Haraguma
the
behind that
Haru-
that might collect them.
The tops are spotted, so he's probably going for this bigger gap here. Yep. So he is fine as well. And Wade will connect A.
Yeah, Marseille did not enjoy himself there, by the way. So
He did
now
not.
your Shaft, right? Your push at sea has stalled out. Your entire battleship force is there. What do you do?
You control C for now, so you still need to hold it. And your ships are still in an okay position to do that. The thing is, you need to start playing for B now.
With no battleship versus the opposing Conqueror, who is very far forward.
I mean, you have a daring on B, and Wayne actually doesn't have anything there to contest it, so daring might actually just be able to get it after they trigger the Des Moines Raider here. The Haragumo is already rotating back though, so I guess they already missed that window.
Yeah, instead they've rotated off their Haragumo to support the Marseille, but I'm not sure what the Haragumo Marseille is going to be able to do here.
Yeah, it looks like the Vincent is just rotating somewhere else, which makes sense. Vincent is the faster ship of the two. The problem for Shaft is also that their Yamato already lost a lot of HP and is down to his last heal.
Also, their Des Moines is spotted, and he's going to get farmed by the opposing gearing Des Moines smokescreen. And, like, the Montana and the Moskva, and he's not going to have fun here.
He doesn't have radar ready as well. Yeah, this is not good. The Wagner is trying to push over to try and find the gearing. And if the gearing gets caught too deep here, he might be in trouble.
Well, Meduzko does get
He's
spotted, pops
spotted
his radar.
now. He does find the gearing.
And you can shock block the Mine, but there is a... Well, Moscow's also shock blocked. The opposing Ragnar isn't shock blocked, though. Like, they can get this pick. They can
The
get this
gearing
pick.
is in trouble. The gearing is in massive trouble here.
So is the Ragnar now, though.
If the gearing dies, I'm pretty sure he can walk away. And the gearing does die.
He's caught in the Des Moines smoke screen, though. I mean, Des Moines
He's
radar.
caught in the Des Moines radar, but he's already out. Like, he's gone. He's
Alright,
done.
good pick, good pick.
Yep. Wayne is overextending now. And a good, really good idea. This rotation was really, really good. They saw that the Des Moines was vulnerable to a 10-9 smoke and just rotated him over. And caught the gearing while he was laying the smoke screen. That was really well done.
Camille
So
with
now
slight
we're on
Haraguma top issues. He's alright. But Camille's position is untenable. You got Conqueror and Haraguma that are just going to farm. Like, Haraguma's just going to push up spot that, and then Conqueror's just going to farm it. That doesn't...
I mean, now that the gearing died, Wayne doesn't have a smoke blob on C either, which equalizes things a lot on C. And considering Shaft controls C right now, I don't think it's gonna fall anytime soon unless Wayne decides to rotate ships over. But it looks like Wayne is actually focused on B instead. There's a Des Moines Raider still up, and Daring is in the area.
No, Darren's leaving. He's not going to be able to do anything here.
Actually, it looks like Shaft is rotating for an A push here. Interesting.
Well, Vincent's been on a merry little mission the entire way. Daring smokes up, trying to get the resets on the Ragnar, I guess. Smoke comes out, radar comes out from the Des Moines. But Daring's really far away here. Like, really far.
It's a Wagner without speed boost. Yeah, speed boost is active now.
Yeah, get some damage, I guess.
Yep. Force him out of the cap, that's the important part here.
Yeah, but when this radar goes down, the Ragnar should be able to take it for free.
And Shaft does see that the Conqueror is actually rotating away from A. That is big.
That Salem's very exposed to the Vincent going to walk down his face.
Yep. That is like the big... And I don't think Wayne knows the Vincent is here. I'm pretty sure the last time this Vincent was spotted was over at C.
Ragnar's reversing to
And
B.
the Marseille is also starting his walk now. And he's completely unspotted. Yeah, Salem did get briefly spotted by the Daring, so he knows there's a DD somewhere close on this line. I'm not quite sure if he expects this push could be big. Wayne is gonna get B for this push, because Shaft is committing so many pauses towards A here.
Radar comes out from Lucar and the Moskva, just realizes there's nothing at C. Nothing.
That's like the problem. Shaft doesn't need to push C, so it's not really that unexpected to not see anything here.
Well, here comes Salem. Now realizes he's got a Marseille up his arse. Haraguma is also caught in this radar too, but the Conqueror might have a salvo for the
Vincent the Vincent still didn't get spotted. If the Salem reverses too far, he's just gonna explode. Oh no.
Kong salvo, Haru.
There's the Vincent salvo. Doesn't do too much, but the Salem is now fucked. Yeah, he can't go anywhere. He spins it. They're actually taking quite a lot of damage. Yeah. Vincent ideally gets the kill right now.
Oh, Vincent just got chunked for this, though.
He has a heal ready. He's running it now.
Well, he's very much running it. Down. Moss is getting kind of abused here.
Yep.
Like, Marseille might go down.
Yeah, the Vincent not really doing enough damage here. There we go. Finally gets the
connects.
kill. And Marseille does go down, does go dark immediately. He does need to help with Kong Karagumo, however. The Vincent does shot block the Kong for now. And the Wiggly Chop... Is it connecting? Oh, it is.
Nope.
No, it ran out just in time. Okay. That would have hurt. That would have hurt a lot.
Is Dasta going for this?
That would be really risky. There's a Haragumo with a smoke screen behind ready.
Marseille needs to heal. Like, he can't really do anything right now. In the meantime, Daring is recontesting B, caught on the radar.
But right now, a shaft is very far ahead.
Yeah. But, as we know, anything can change.
Like, he immediately poking out, giving too much water to a Moine and taking sits? Yeah.
Or, like, a Conqueror through his bow. Or, you know... How long is left on this radar?
He shot the Daring. Quite a lot of damage. Radar, 10 seconds. KotS suffering as well. He's running a
Yamato Salvo versus Conk?
At that range? Nah. It was a Mine Salvo, by the way. Yeah, Wayne realizing that they need to do something, they're just gonna ram their force into the sea cap now.
I mean, they can take that. There's nothing stopping them.
The Yamato is just too low to really prevent them from doing anything.
Darren can go for the recontest on B now. He can take that. Nothing's going to stop him. Ragnar's spotted, zoned out.
The problem right now for Wayne is that Shaft is winning on one cap alone.
Also, their Marseille is suffering again. But, he's alright. He does have a Haragumo working on him. Nice.
He's out of heals.
He did not choose to go broadside against the rock, pointing towards A. So now he's going to have an issue of... Well, he's on a... He's behind that rock. Don't leave it. That's your rock now. You live there. The problem is that
Haragumo trying to go back into B, but the Wagner is going to have radar HP twice.
C-Cap is being taken. Vincent Salvo on the Moskva? No, he's alright.
Doesn't do enough. SN doesn't really do anything. There's no shells coming, though. And this Moskva's giving enough sight to take sits here. Radar coming out from Kimilili on Wagner again in mid. Wagner taking quite a lot of damage. That is a Citadel from the...
Yamato Salvo!
And a Citadel from the Yamato as well. Moskva down to 4.4k.
Okay, Shaft needs to not overextend here for this, by the way. Shaft needs to not overextend. They have like, definite possibility of losing ship still. We've seen that in the last game. Do not overcommit for this kill.
Do they get the Moskva, though? Moskva dodges the Vincent Salvo. Yamato Salvo coming in now. Yamato does get the kill. And look at the Conqueror. The Conqueror is trying to rush in now. He still has a heal ready. He needs to use it, like, right now. Yeah, there's the heal. It's
AP Vincent Bout.
Ooh, that was a lot of damage.
82 health remaining. He gets him. Haragumo. This is it. This is what I mean. Because now the Conqueror's going to walk at this Haragumo too, and the Marseille, they're not going to be able to kill that off. Conqueror can potentially walk at all of this.
Conqueror has no heal, no damage gun. And that's a permafire. It's only 1 minute 40 remaining as well. Like, Ray needs something now.
Flo do not get caught.
Antaro is trying to find something here, but Antaro is getting absolutely murdered.
They might get the trade on Meduzco. Yamato killed the mine. Okay, Ragnar kills Ragnar. Okay, Shaft just picked up 2 kills. Zill in the background, like, with one... Oh, Ragnar goes down.
They do trade for the Wagner. Zill might die to a Montana server here.
He does not.
He does not. 1 minute remaining.
Amazing is walking at
Conqueror is spotted again, but he does have a heal in 5 seconds, so he's unlikely to die here. Marseille goes out as well.
52 seconds remaining. Simply Cart's gonna die. Yamato salvoing towards the Conqueror actually might do something. Haraguma going to be opening on the Marseille now. Yamato salvo does not do enough. Torpedoes coming in. This kill will not be enough. No, the kill will not be enough. But yeah, Marseille now has a Haraguma at 1 kilometer.
He does get the kill, however. Haraguma does not die. It's 7 seconds.
Amazing, and Kimmel is the
over.
only thing that's going to happen.
And Kimberly actually just kills amazing here on the attempt to turn around.
That was
Wow.
sweaty palm moments there for Shaft, I have to say. Shaft had this little problem of, like...
You have to remember that Shaft started this game being gearing down at the start.
They did, and they got a really nice series of picks there. They got a really nice pick onto the gearing with their Ragnar. They then got that really nice rotation. They rotated their Vincent across the entire goddamn map for that push over at B. There's just so many low HP ships during that game that I'm just worried about being far too far forward. They got a little bit lucky a couple of times as well. Like, I was very concerned.
Wayne losing the Moskva in the sea gap was actually big.
I was very concerned that Vincent was overstaying his welcome there. When he was, like, trying to,
Yeah, I know what you mean. Well, we're going to map 4. We are not done yet.
I've just realised that apparently my audio application capture was not set to any audio output tracks, so people haven't had game audio for the last 3 days or whatever. That's nice, isn't it? Anyway, yes, Shaft, congratulations for taking them out.
Oh, okay, now I'm gonna fucking Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wait. Audio game. Application audio capture. That would be fucking awful if I had it as well. Where the fuck can I even see that?
Right, so you go to the little 3 dots next to, then you got advanced audio properties, and then you got tracks on the right-hand side.
Yeah, but I need to go into a scene where I actually have game audio, don't I?
Yeah. Or you go into studio mode and just, yeah.
And studio mode doesn't actually change the thing on the audio mixer.
Huh, fair. Isn't it?
God damn it.
What, do you not have it on either?
I mean, I'm gonna have to check and after I go into the next scene again. I'm pretty sure that happened like 2 COTS ago as well. And I didn't notice.
It's very fun, isn't it?
It's really not.
But yes, congratulations. Shaft actually took that map. This could very easily be a 2-1 series to Shaft right now, by the way.
Yep.
It very easily could have been. They could have easily took that the Sleeping Giant game.
But we are 2-1 in favor of Wayne here. And we're going over to Estuary. So, gonna go to the map introduction video for this one?
Sure.
I would say yes. Let's go.
Oh, give me a second now.
The picturesque waterfalls and broken cliffs of these narrow straits fuse to create a grinder that does not distinguish between meat and steel. Soon, seagulls, dolphins, and whales alike will find their lives interrupted by deafening explosions and brilliant flashes of light as 2 fleets do battle. This is Estuary. Estuary is a 42 by 42 kilometer domination style map with 4 cap points splitting the map into north and south. A cap is to the left, B cap is to the left center, C cap is to the right center, and D cap is to the right. The A cap in the west provides a natural playground for maneuverable and quick-firing ships. Large islands to the north and south provide natural cover for radar cruisers, and an island in the center provides a safe haven for bold destroyer captains. The small B and C caps lie in the middle of the map and provide valuable resources to the fleet bold enough to take them. A large island between them guarantees protection for radar cruisers, ensuring a high cost for any attempts at capture. The D cap in the east is rather easy to enter and leave, as there are few islands to restrict movement. Smoke screens will have to provide cover for teams as they attempt to capture this key area. Teams on Estuary will look to take advantage of the diagonal firing angles provided by the narrow islands and areas of flat land. Experienced captains will know not to expose their broadsides while sitting near low-lying settlements, and will look to take advantage of gaps in the mountainous terrain to land unexpected salvos on enemy ships. 18 ships, 2 teams, 1 victor. It's time to play Estuary.
After rain, I'm gonna bring for this one.
Marcy.
Probably.
Yeah.
Will I bring a poison?
Schlieffen's banned, so yes. You
Will
want
they bring
the big...
Z52? Or Z42?
Well, I'd rather bring 52, but honestly, it's not the worst option. Like, genuinely, it's not a bad option for this map in particular, because you have hard cover to Hydro in the middle there. I've seen French DDs parked up there for some reason, just to threaten rushes, so I expect maybe a Kleb or two, just as a, like, rush insurance. Like, if you need to, like, because you can't leave those 2 caps unattended. You can't. You have to have something there, right?
Yeah, you can't lose both caps, obviously. Even losing one is bad, because once it flips, getting it back is so hard.
Well, that was honestly, Rain donated quite a few kills there. The Moskva was a donation. The Gearing was a bit of a donation.
Honestly, the Moskva kill looked a bit unlucky. Like, he got citadelled by the Yamato through his bow. That's just like, oh, well, fuck. Like, taking sits from the Vincent on that angle, yes, sure, but not from the Yamato.
Apparently,
And I don't think he expected that.
Apparently, Northern Spawn is considered to be the Ligma spawn on this map, by the way.
Do you want to explain to your viewers what a Ligma spawn is?
The objectively worst spawn.
Let me have a look if statistics agree with you. Maps. Map win rate. Map spawn win rate. Estuary has a 78% win rate for the south spawn.
That's
Yeah.
bad. Yeah, that's really bad, actually.
That's after 18 games. No, that's after 9 games, never mind. So the sample size isn't that big. And if I add like qualifiers for good measure, then yeah, that makes no sense. Let's add qualifier 2, I guess.
So basically the problem with that is the top seed is always top spawn.
Yeah, that's why I'm only adding qualifier stage 2, because there we actually had picks and bans.
Yeah.
And there Ashley has a 66.7% win rate from South spawn.
So yes, very heavily focused on southern spawn apparently. I guess it's just to do with the island positions.
Well, Wayne has South spawn here.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Shaft have a lot of work to do here.
They have shown they can do it.
Well, we're just waiting on the teams to ready up. Well, the players are readied up. We're just waiting for a call ready, and then we're waiting for official. My SD laddie. What are bands?
I mean, a bit of Des Moines and
Going
Schlieffen.
Schlieffen.
Officially hasn't actually taken that much time today, so
Yeah, we have been filling a lot though, so.
yeah, we are still full of enthusiasm.
For now.
So don't
We'll see
run
what it
away,
gets to
because
when
it's
it's like
probably
game
like
5.
it's probably like the one time per month where we actually have that. Oh my god.
We are drawing.
Let's start staring at a loading screen.
Yeah! Loading screens!
Do you also have it that like you press the start battle button and then the ships are just popping in one by one?
Nope. Because I generally stare at the scoreboard, like the loading screen. Anyway, green team for this game, the Northern Spawn will be Shaft, currently at a 1-2 disadvantage in the series, and they're going to be running Ohio, Kremlin, Salem, Petro, Minotaur, Marseille, Haruguma, Marceau.
And Wayne in the south spawn is bringing Vermont, Boyson, St. Martin, Petropavlovsk, Marseille, Napoli, Daring, Kleber, and Wagner.
And the sun is completely Ligma on this map. Holy crap. Don't look to the right. Do you have the same? Yeah, it's like a blinding orange.
It's like below a cloud on the bottom right corner of the map. Kind of.
Yeah, it's, well, no, not bottom right, just hard right. Like, 3 o'clock.
Well, yeah, kind
Straight
of.
east. Alright, anyway.
It's not straight east for me. Actually, it kind of is. Never mind.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, deployments. Important stuff. We have a fucking game here.
Builds first, then deployments. Have a quick scan of everybody. Look, it's not my fault I want to stare into the sun. Nothing too spicy? What's the pricing running?
I mean, it's a secondary poison, not full secondary this time. And we have the heavy AP Vermont special from Dastard again.
Range mod Napoli. Petro's got consumable duration slot 5 instead of concealment.
Interesting.
Yeah,
he does. He doesn't. He also doesn't have concealment expert to begin with.
Well, anyway, let's have a look at the initial deployments.
Yes, 4 tier 3 skills. Holy shit.
Yes, he's taking heavy AP and concealment and shell switching. Anyway, and last stand. What?
I think he is just going for the middle position.
He's not taking concealment expert.
So-
Yeah, I guess he's going to be perma-spotted anyway. Alright, over the air cap for Shaft. We're going to be sending Haragumo, Salem, Ohio. Marseille going to be parking between BC with the Kremlin up behind it as reinforcement. Then we've got Minotaur, Petropavlovsk, Haragumo, Marceau, all heading to D. Radar comes out for the Petropavlovsk. We'll be spotting the Marseille. Nothing else, though.
That's good info. He knows that no DD is going for BC initially. Wayne in the meantime is sending a Kleber Wagner fast to A here. Marseille and Napoli are gonna be behind them. And the Vermont is gonna sit on the 4 line. Petro just going F5, just radoing and high-doing 2 caps with a poison behind it. And Daring San Martin are playing more of a kiting flank at D.
Yep, so fast caps went each way. Marceau with a fast cap on D. Actually, San Martin might... No, I don't know if he's going to get rid of range. And Kleber going to be taking A. Torpedoes towards the Haragumo north of A look very dangerous, by the way.
They
Drops the
just
smoke
okay.
screen. Unsure if that was...
It's half of a fake smoke screen and half of a oh shit smoke screen probably.
Yeah.
San Martin is spotted here. They did actually raid the Marceau.
Oh, San Martin taking a big chunk, but San Martin's going to super heal back, isn't it?
There's some really scary
Okay,
AP
no,
cards
that's
on
not
the
good.
side.
Oh dear. Amazing's gifting.
And he is radar, so oh dear.
Amazing.
Oh, no.
That okay.
Game 5, anyone?
Initially. Look, we've seen comebacks from one ship down. Last game, we saw a huge comeback from one ship down. It does mean that there's like going to be complete control of D with an immediate envelopment. Their push is not going to stop. They did burn the Haragumo smoke screen already, so they're going to have to do that like secondly. But now they can rotate them also off. Look at this push going in. Look at B. Look at B.
I see it. Kleber coming in, Vermont rushing in, and the Poison is also preparing. I think they're just crushing this Marseille between them.
Yep. That Marseille is dead. The question is, what kills it? Hydra's down. He doesn't know what's coming. He's got a Poison in his face that he's trying to
he
reverse away
knows.
from.
The Poison is spotted. The problem is there's also Kleber behind him.
Yeah.
He's gonna die to something.
He doesn't have his engine boost ready either. He's getting Klebered. He's very Klebered.
He doesn't even know that Kleber's there. Now
He does now.
There are the torpedoes. There's the Poison. Doesn't do that much actually.
Go for the ram. Just take the ram. Just take the ram. Just take the ram.
He has to take the. He has to try to take the ram. Yes. Oh, he's actually taking a shitload of damage here. Is he fast in the tops? He is.
Got the
Okay,
ram
that's actually a really good. It's actually a really good trade for Shaft. They will 100% take that one, especially since they also got a bit of damage on the Kleber for that.
Yeah, fair bet.
They
Like,
will lose speed, but I mean the entire D push is gonna collapse on the C cap.
yeah, we got Bison as Daring, who might get caught by the Haragumo at some point soon as well.
Honestly, that went pretty well for Shaft.
Yeah. Take a battleship for a Marseille. I'll definitely take a battleship for a Marseille and half of the Kleber.
Wait, they're coming out from the patrol. He does find the Daring. That's actually really important to note that the Daring did not go for like J10 or something.
Mm-hmm.
They probably had RPF on the Haragumo Minotaur anyways.
Yeah, it's
so-
on the Haru. It's on both, actually.
It's on both, yeah.
Like,
But yeah, knowing
Kremlin and
exactly where he
Marceau.
is helpful.
Kremlin and Marceau are now going to be able to take D, but Reynard taking on A already. Salem might have a Napoli issue soon, by the way. Yeah. Or Ragnar issue.
think the Salem just got Vermonted in his face.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, I completely missed that one. Oops.
So we were a little bit focused on everything else that's happening. Ryder in the Kremlin has a bit of a torpedo issue. Yeah, just one. One is fine. Two is not fine.
That's still fine. Damage combo still running.
Petro of Lucar being heavily focused. And Meduzko might be going to do what we just saw the Kleber do to the Petro. But I don't know if he's got the health to do it.
Wants to.
Oh, Ryder's being bombed, by the way.
There's so many shells flying everywhere. Holy shit.
I know. This is actually looking pretty good for Rain right now, I have to say, though.
Yeah, they did get their kill back by killing off that Salem there. And currently it's a farm off who can kill the enemy ship faster. Is it gonna be the Kremlin that dies first, or is it gonna be the Petro that dies first? Considering the Petro just went dark, I would almost say it's the Kremlin that dies first.
Well, the Kremlin can just walk forward a little bit. He will have a Vermont still in his face, but he get rid of the falling. From the Ragnar and the Kleber and the Daring.
I mean, there's still an Napoleon Marseille that can shoot him.
Yeah.
Like, there's nowhere to go for him. Like, he's trying to find a weird angle where he can D-spot, but there just isn't any. There just isn't one.
Yeah, he's just caught in Price and Hydro. Oh, Petro Hydro, sorry.
I guess. Like, the Vermont is just gonna happily sit in his face and just keep him spotted. Yeah, Petro Raider coming out only catches the Petro and he actually catches the Wagner as well, but I'm not sure if that's really helping that much. And the Kremlin does go down as well. And now Wayne is actually well ahead.
Minotaur trying desperately to get some damage on the broadside of this Petro, but doing absolutely nothing. Ohio Salvo to the bow, also nothing.
Our Gumo actually gets caught here between Wagner, Daring, Kleber. He's not gonna like this. There's no smoke available as well. He's actually still shooting. I'm surprised by that. They're trying to go dark now. That's a lot of HP on that Haragumo gone.
Marceau of Meduzko chooses to open up on the Petro now. Petro... Oh, they might finally kill off Lucar. But Vert suffered. Vert suffered for this.
Yeah, he is dark now, so unless there's like insane blind fire coming in, he should... Oh! That's how I could have actually killed him. Yeah, Luca is definitely feeling the pressure here.
He's already done his job. He survived so long, he got that Kremlin killed for it.
It's a bloody shootout.
So taking stock. Shaft
3 ships down on
or
either
suffering?
side. 3 ships down on either side. Shaft's Petro is not doing that well, though. When he's not doing that well, I mean he's on a triple perma right now.
Oh dear. Fires are bad for your health.
Yeah, there's also no heal anywhere soon, and also no damage gone anywhere soon, so I think he's just dead here as well. Just Wagner things, you know.
And then the Marcio the kill steal. Okay. Yeah, this is looking like Reyna definitely got the upper hand right now. Definitely got the upper hand. They still have a battleship, but it's full HP.
I mean, Wayne also has a battleship. Like, there's a full HP Vermont still sitting next to B.
There's a Vermont in brawling range and an Ohio sniping.
Like, there's a DD wolf pack down in the south, basically preventing anything that Shaft could do there. Napoli's just happily pressing W up north because, I mean, what's the enemy team gonna do if he hadn't smoked? Marseille and Vermont are just locking down B. So unless this Vermont is just collecting all the Marseille tops here, I don't really see Shaft doing anything right now. Especially since the Wolfpack now found a new target in Ohio that you were talking about. Forty's also helping out with that one.
I mean, Dasta did collect a couple of torps.
Forty.
Bison gets caught in a radar from the Minotaur,
That's
but
one
it's
as
not going to
well.
be the end of the world. Takes a bit of damage, actually. Actually, Bison took a lot of damage there. But it's not going to be enough.
Not killing him, that's the important part.
Okay, the Minotaur's finally found a
Mortorp's
position to
heading-
farm.
Yeah, Mortorp's heading towards the Vermont.
Who is eating a flood right now, question mark? No.
Yep.
Yeah.
He is starting right now. He's also getting farmed by a Minotaur. That's kind of painful, but he's still reasonably healthy. However, he is gonna collide with the Ohio soon.
It does go found a nice little farming position too.
But apparently this map is just people just shooting each other 24/7. My god, this Vermont is actually just smelting. Never mind.
It does go got spotted though and takes a bit of a whack in return.
He does dip behind cover. Vermont goes dark and
Kleber! Kleber is going for the Ohio.
Ooh.
Dastat's going to come out. He's going to have to shoot Dastat. Not going to have guns for the Kleber.
The back guns are not turned yet. There's the Kleber. Ooh, Kleber takes a massive chunk though. Kleber
Well,
actually
goes
just
down.
dies. Are these stops enough? They do get the Marceau in return. Vermont did find him with the with back guns.
How
Vermont
good
down to
opening
1.5k.
Okay.
Vermont
Okay.
goes down as well, and the Ohio lives for now. But
Marseille also has a
behind them.
top issue.
He's, I think, dodging them, yes.
Can Sando
So
get
we're down
dark?
to a 4v4 now. Napoli behind him is just a massive problem for him right now. Like, the Haragumo is trying his best, but it's a Napoli. The fucking Napoli.
Uh-huh. So where's this next
the
Haragumo
Ohio's-
smoke gonna go? Well, yeah, the Ohio's dead. I think.
He's running it here now.
He can't D-spot.
And Dudu needs to be a little bit careful. He's actually dropping reasonably low. He has a smoke in 5 seconds, but like ideally he wants to actually get the kill here. But I don't think I actually think he needs to disengage now. Yeah, he needs to just break it off. Like a blind shot could actually kill him here.
Well, you've got the smoke
Looks like
markers.
the Ohio is looking. Yeah, the Ohio is actually going for this.
Ooh. Ooh!
Ah!
65 HP!
Look at the Marseille as well.
They got
The Marseille is
Haragumo
not fully
blind fire.
died to blind fire. The Marseille is down to 8k HP.
the shaft!
The brawl is happening.
Look at the timer, by the way. Look at the points. It's flipping back and forth. This is like on a knife edge. One blocked tick from the Ohio will win this
The
game.
Ohio's
Well,
going forward now. He knows the Marseille is low. But
she's
maybe
also
he's
got a
getting
wall of
baited
torpedoes
into
there.
here. There's the salvo.
Doesn't. Oh, he gets the kill.
He gets the kill immediately, but he's gonna die for this, isn't he? He's, he's just gonna try to go into B and block it for like a few ticks. That would be enough, right?
How much is the battleship kill worth? It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Like
it's the
this
same,
wins
it's
it. This
the
wins it.
same.
This wins it.
Yep, that's like the few ticks they need. Like the Ohio's gonna die now, but now Daring and Wagner need to do something here.
There is the potential that they get the pick onto the very low health Haragumo, who just needs to fuck off now.
But the Haragumo is being hard covered by the Minotaur that's going forward here. And like Bison's daring can't really spot this Minotaur, right? Like he's trying to go in now, but he's actually gonna have to be caught by one here if he tries this. Like he's gonna. There's no way actually. He's
Still
safe
has
to do
one
that
in
right now.
43.
40 seconds.
I mean,
Bison does spot the Minotaur now, but I mean, what are you gonna do here?
Ragnar does AP Citadel the fucking Minotaur, so there is potential to find a farming angle, but
Minotaur's angling though. Yeah, Daring is smoking.
That's bait. But they know where Antaro is. He has RPF on the minnow. When it comes out, yeah, he has to try it. He has to try it.
Minotaur's gonna be stuck on that island here. Yeah, Minotaur actually swaps to the Daring here. That's low HP. That is smart.
Does the Harrow have a smoke? Can he join in? Harrow does not have a smoke.
Would...
Vert needs to be very careful and not open up at the wrong time.
But it's 3 seconds. 3 seconds. It's over.
Oh. Shaft!
Shaft
putting in work!
Wins? What a game!
I'm impressed.
What a shootout!
That looked hopeless. But they just couldn't kill that Ohio. They sent the clever...
The Napoli overcommitted for that kill. Like, the Napoli didn't really have to die there.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to a game 5.
Alright. Here we are.
Right, time to bust out silver scrapes.
Well, I love all of this. I love how close all these games were so far.
This has been a series. So I just want to know. I just want to know what third place gets. I'm gonna go look at the prizes scene quickly.
Let's
no
have
idea.
a look.
No idea. They get better placement. They get better seating. They probably just get like an extra like 500 steel and 500 doubloons. But they also get better seeding in the internationals as well.
Yeah, that's like the big part. Because the internationals obviously contains all the top teams of each region, so having a higher seed matters a lot. Prize pool, here we are. Third place gets 6,500 doubloons, 6,000 steel, 45 KotS camos, 20 red boosters, the KotS camo, steel camo, 1 tier 10 economic bonus for free delivery, and the King of the Sea 16 flag. And second place gets 7,250 doubloons, 6,750 steel, the same amount of camos, 5 more red boosters, and the rest the same.
Sando is just fucking cracked, by the way. Like... just Sando doing Sando things in this fucking tournament. He has been their star player by fucking far. Just... So,
Some good moves.
when's Anlai gonna give Sando the old, hey Sando? You can finally put Angel Stone into retirement.
Well, we're down to a best of one.
Yes.
Are we gonna see a reverse sweep?
The potential's there.
Did we even have a reverse sweep before on EU?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I don't
no.
think so.
I know it happened to NA finals a couple of COTS back, but wow. Anyway, next map, Warrior's Path. I'm going to drop you on at the map intro video now, and I'm going to, like, calm down after what I just saw there.
With more coastline than any country in the world, the nooks and crannies of the shores of northern Canada set the stage for a showdown between opposing fleets. Amidst the barren rocks and snow-capped peaks, only one team will remain unvanquished. This is Warrior's Path. Warrior's Path is a 48 by 48 kilometer domination-style map with 3 cap points running in a line from west to east. The A cap is on the extreme left, B is in the center, and C is on the far right. Given how the caps are arranged and how risky entering the B cap is in the early game, the most action is commonly found along the 1, 2, and 9-10 lines. To the west, Cap A now no longer can be safely controlled with radars from nearby islands. Teams will have to rely on smokescreens and additional fire support to gain the upper hand in the battle for this capture point. Capture Area B is a difficult and challenging place to be in the early goings of a game. While the capture point was moved to a more central position, nearby islands still provide plenty of cover for radar cruisers, making this point exceptionally challenging to capture. Off to the east, the C cap offers solid cover for cruisers along the northwestern and southwestern edges, but precious little cover inside the cap itself. The long, narrow channel to the east that connects C to B is a frequent place to see pushes occur in the mid to late game, depending on the board positions of each team. Warrior's Path has a long and storied history within the tournament, having produced many close and competitive games. It begs the question, what memorable plays and matches will result this time around? 18 ships, 2 teams, 1 victor. It's time to play Warrior's Path.
Warrior's Path with our new ship bands. Both
Come
teams
on.
take mine.
It's... Oh, God, this is... We shouldn't be here.
Not gonna lie, after the 2-0, I was like, okay, this is over.
Well,
But no. Shaft definitely fighting their way back here. And here we are.
that's... This is a series.
I love all of it.
Just Sando fucking putting on the carry pants, like, just... I mean, don't get me wrong, Zil did fucking work there as well. And, like, fucking the Haragumo did work, but Sando just Sandoing. There might have been a mild donation at the start of the game we're going to ignore.
Ohio too angry to die.
Aye, basically.
I mean, somehow he got 2 ships killed when he should have honestly just died.
It's just...
I am not down yet. I am not calm.
No, me neither. It's yeah. I've turned on the calm music that's in, like, you know, in OBS. I've turned it on. It's not helping. Personally, I think it's a lie. Oh,
My God.
Shaft aren't ready yet. Like, they are stating we're not ready.
No. Do you remember when I said that if this is like the fastest series ever on both this one and the grand final, we would be done by about now? Yeah, fuck that. We're going places.
We are.
Honestly, give me more of these games. These games are great. Like, the amount of shells flying around in last map. Holy shit.
Honestly,
Everything was just dying.
we've had such
There was
variations
how many
in play
kills
as
were
well.
the last game? Like there were so many kills.
Let's have a look.
Like there were 5 ships surviving total.
I just want to point out, Alpha Spawn has won all 4 of the previous maps. Alpha has won every map.
Well, Wayne is
so
Alpha Spawn in the last map here, so let's see if the trend continues.
13 ships died last game. Only 5 survivors. Daring, a Ragnar, Minotaur, and 2 Haragumos.
Both the Daring and one Haragumo were like barely alive.
Well, shaft have readied up. Calm, Henning. Calm. Oh, fuck calm. Let's get excited.
I mean, I'm excited. It's a completely open thing now. This one map is gonna decide everything.
We have a keyboard issue.
Keyboard issue.
Yeah. Kimmalil apparently smashed his keyboard. He's getting farmed in his little petro. Probably getting pissed off about being set on 3 fucking fires, to be honest with you.
Pretty much.
Shaft are ready. Shaft are no longer ready. Shaft are ready.
I mean, it's important to note here that this game does not matter for participation in the internationals.
Don't care.
EU does get a 3rd seed, but obviously prize money, and a shot on the 1st place.
This is for the content, Henning. And the right to fight 3X. The final boss battle. Fucking raid boss 3X. Who've only dropped 1 map in the entire tournament.
I have no idea when's the last time that 3X dropped a game in knockout stage. I'm going to have to say. It's been a while.
It was group stage, so.
That was actually qualify. Wait, was it group stage or was it qualifiers?
Group stage.
Ah. And we're off.
Here we go.
I hope you're ready for the introduction here.
Did we do a map intro? I don't care. Right, here we are. Rain versus Shaft. Game 5 of this best of 5 series to decide 3rd place and who goes on to face 3X to win. The green team for this game in the Northern Spawn will be Rain, and they're going to be running Preußen, Burgoyne, San Martin, Petropavlovsk, Stalingrad, Minotaur, Gearing, Ragnar.
And Shaft on the Southern Spawn is bringing Ohio, Burgoyne, Moskva, Double Minotaur, Napoli, Gearing, Daring, and a Wagner. There's a Preußen.
There's a Preußen.
Oh dear.
I think they ran the Preußen on this map previously as well.
We saw Wayne run a Preußen from South Spawn against 3X yesterday, and it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, no, they went on an adventure. We watched them go on back-to-back adventures.
Well, they probably refined whatever they were trying to do there. But I'm interested to see what their actual plan was.
Yeah, to not fucking int, I guess, but yeah.
We also see the return of the Burgoyne, which I think is kind of a shaft special, but I'm surprised to not see
Brisk.
Sander in it.
I'm surprised to not see Brisk in it.
That's something they actually just do. It's actually Burgoynes on both sides, I just realized. What the fuck?
Yeah. Well, Private Bobcock will be happy with seeing double Burgoyne. Alright, let's have a look at the initial deployments. Rain are going to be sending over the A cap. San Martin and Stalingrad. Ragnar are going to be manning the B cap. And then a very heavy force heading towards C. We have Minotaur, Stalingrad, Gearing, Burgoyne, and Preußen looks to be going between B and C.
Sure is. I think the starter might be going for the D5 position.
Oh, yes. Yeah, he is, yeah. And then Stan Martin's just going to be solo kiting it. He is running out numbered, so it kind of makes sense. His job is to delay and be a pain in the fucking dick and hard to kill and
So,
potentially backstab later.
A massive C flank for Wayne here. And on Shaft's side, we have a Gearing with a Burgoyne and Minotaur going towards A. Ohio is going for the 4-5 flank position we have seen about 1 billion times by now. And Wagner Daring going for the initial contest on the B cap. Meanwhile, Moscow going for the standard rider position on G6 next to the island. And Minotaur Napoli are going towards C.
Minotaur without the
see
smoke bot.
Minotaur smoke bot, yeah, I was about to say.
That's an interesting choice. I would rather see San Martin or... Yeah, I would rather see a San Martin.
Who knows what they're doing with that. If it explodes instantly, you can still blame them.
Yeah, well.
Oh, Wagner's gonna be hard spotted shortly, and is probably gonna just instantly pop a radar, find a daring when it happens. Also, I just double check, and yes, my audio also didn't have any audio tracks attached to it.
Yeah. It's very cool, isn't it? Thank you. Good setup. Good setup. Alright, radars come out. Rain's Ragnar is suffering hard now, caught by Daring and Ragnar. Shells coming in from every part of the map, by the way. Minotaur here, Moskva here.
He's not taking that much, honestly, considering the amount of shells coming for him, but he's definitely suffering. He's not enjoying this.
Takes about 11k, but in return, like, Meduzko took, like, 9k, and, Daring took 6k. Like, this trade's fine for Rain. Like, very fine for Rain. I'm happy with that trade. For now.
Yeah. They're okay with that one. And then they have like 3 radar ships total next to B, so B is unlikely to fall into Shaft's hand anytime soon, even if the trade went south a bit. Like, in general, it's usually better if damage is a bit more evenly distributed.
I do not like...
on Shaft's end, but...
I do not like the C flank for Shaft. I do not like this, like, Napoli Minotaur is the only things.
Yeah.
And the other Minotaur's there. Like, he's telegraphing his position very loudly by firing all these shells at Antoro and doing pretty much fuck all to them. Petro of Lucar is walking.
Pavlovsk, while going forward here, he's catching the Wagner. He's catching like 4 ships, so...
Yeah, Daring, Ragnar, Moskva, and Minotaur all had their positions revealed by that.
Wagner's gonna be shot at by the Stardom as well. I think the set was actually connecting here. Oh, yeah, that was 6k.
Yeah, Meduzko suffering. Well, A is being taken by Shaft. It's a quick question of how often they can get off that. Like, how quickly they can rotate off that.
I mean, they have a Burgoyne, so that thing can rotate basically instantly. And the Burgoyne is going for interesting cross shots. I have no idea where this type was going.
Stalin radar came out, picked up the Daring of Step on the middle. And now we see the issue of this Minotaur's position. It's compromised immediately by the existence of that Preußen.
Look at Stefan's Daring. He's dying.
Yeah, he got caught in Petro radar after the Ragnar radar, after the Stalingrad radar. Like, he's just suffering.
This Minotaur's in a really yikes spot now. He needs to run.
Yeah,
He's radoring right now, and he did find the gearing, but with only the Napoli shooting that gearing, it's not gonna do too much.
The price is gonna catch him. Like,
I'm not quite sure if the poison is committing for that, because there is quite a bit of stuff that could come his way, like the daring tops, for example, and he just can't risk it. He's gonna sit there for now, and
Malamu's
the Minotaur
position
will
already.
be able to disengage.
Look how far forward Malamu is.
Yep. He's gonna get shot at by the Napoli now.
Petro's got a very nice position here.
He kinda does. It's also farmable though if
By
Sharaf
what?
gets into good position here. If the A flank pushes up far enough. And considering Wayne doesn't have anything on A to prevent that, it's gonna happen eventually. Like for example, E4, that island, is a great position to get that farmed. If you don't have anything planned to prevent that.
Oh, Sando just got chunked.
Yep, he did. He actually took a sit from the price on a weird angle. Just Montana how things for you. Those things happen.
Petro Raider comes out, picks up Ragnar.
That's
It
Fender
does go.
Wagner again.
Hits him.
Yeah, he is gonna leave radar range shortly, but
Malamu's Beguine is
Wayne-
rotating back. I think he's going for
Rain
some
now
play
knows where everything is. Counter radar from the Moskva, picks up the Wagner, Petro, Stalingrad, Preußen, like basically everything there. There's a lot of shells heading for that Ohio, and the Ohio is taking like no damage.
Yep.
Awesome. There's also a push happening on the one line towards the San Martin. Giving is gonna get caught on by that, but I'm not like
It's
I'm like
not the end of the
too
world.
much. Like it's
Like-
San Martin.
Bow tanking armor piercing only cruisers isn't the end of the world in a destroyer. Same with SAP. Like,
And
even
now
bow
the
tank.
farming starts. The Petro is just gonna get shot at here by the Wagner for basically the rest of the game. And the
Actually,
Burgoyne is
Tara's
also
gonna get
going
shot.
into. Yeah. And the Burgoyne is also getting into a good position here.
Yeah, just looking at Malamu's rotation, he has decided he doesn't want to be where he was anymore, and he's now, leaving. But this is the other thing I was saying earlier. It's like this Minotaur of Zil, of Vert. What the fuck's he gonna do for the rest of the game?
He is just here to wait at the gearing if he tries to go to the left here. He also has interesting lobbing angles in the Petro, it looks like.
Apparently, but he is spotted while he does this.
Daring also
But Duzco's
smokes up.
taking a lot of damage during all of this, by the way. His farming angle's not amazing. I think he is spotted during it.
Whip Mike.
That's on your end, probably.
I mean, he was pretty low already. Like, he was at that HP basically before he started farming this. But he's just investing some HP on that Petro. Not sure why, because that's all he's got. He doesn't have any heals anymore, but it's where we are. So Martin does get spotted here, and he is kind of stuck on the map border at this point. So you need to
Yeah.
be careful.
He does have a rider on his broadside.
Yeah, the Burgoyne is going to be a problem for Wayne eventually. They have to address that at some point. And I think they're already doing that by rotating their own Burgoyne back. Like Malimur already on the way towards middle, which also enables the Wayne Burgoyne to shoot this Moskva. That is up fairly aggressively here already.
Following on a Lucar is taking a long time, by the way. Dastak's
that's-
making a move. I think he wants to try
I
and
mean,
shoot
that's like the
Bert.
thing, right? Wayne's push kind of stalled. Vert actually got spotted here now. And is getting
Yeah.
shot at.
And he gets Dev struck.
Almost!
Yeah.
He does nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just overstayed.
Yeah.
He completely overstayed. He knew there was a poison there. He knew the Stalingrad was there in the area. I don't know. That was That was a bit too much.
And now the Prussian's going to make the walk at the Moskva, and this is going to be a very painful collapse. Like, the Moskva's dead,
Voice
right?
is not angled correctly to go for the Moskva. But then again, he's hiding at the Moskva. That's enough for now. Because every time any ranged ship gets an angle to farm that Moskva position, they will do so now. And the San Martin explodes. Okay. So Shaft does get compensation. And Lucas' petrol position gets worse by the minute, honestly.
Yeah, but the Moskva position right now is not maintainable. Beguine's on him, Ragnar's on him, Prussian's perma-hydroing him, Stalingrad's on him. He's dead.
He's out of heals, but the Preußen is also getting farmed hard right now.
Is there a position that the Moskva can get to get, like, not farmable anymore?
Moskva's dead. The Moskva has nowhere to go. He can't reverse, there's a Minotaur behind him.
Yeah.
Preußen is just hiding him, and in front of him there's a Stalingrad shooting him. He's dead. Question is, how much can Shaft get for that? They're getting good farm on Amazing, but Amazing still is healing. They got good damage on the Preußen, but still nothing lethal. The Stalingrad might die eventually here because he has a Minotaur up his stern as well. And all the while, B is still just neutral.
For now.
Moscow going down now. Not before getting a good shank on the Minotaur though. Shatsu Ohio is also suffering, doing all of that. Mitsuko also shaking another big hit. Ay.
Yeah.
He's almost dead. But Amazing still not on damage con here. Doesn't take a lot of fires here apparently.
Meduska's position just wasn't very maintainable. Like, trying to farm a Petro is not worth it in Iraq 90% of the time. Like, that
It is
position...
maintainable, but you need to like play it in a way that you don't take shots every fucking time.
We're out from...
Amazing
Petro.
actually goes dark in his Stalingrad here, so not quite dead yet. And Schaftsburg is actually getting pressured quite a bit. Luca did go out and took B. And honestly, considering this Petro was a farming target for Shaft's forces, he's pretty healthy. The
Yeah, and
Stalingrad,
then that's
however,
most of the
is
Ragnar
not.
for it.
Star Raider coming out, picks up kind of
But that's
everything. They finally get the start and kill. But Shaft kind of with worse positions here overall. They're also way worse on HP right now. So they need to find a way back into B here, but I'm not quite sure how they're gonna do that.
You're gonna have to try and farm out... Well, Lucar's just going on a fucking adventure. Deep behind enemy lines.
Napoli on the 9 line also ate a top, but he's still reasonably healthy, so... Nothing happening here. Just Ohio is unfortunately out of the game. He's out of heals, and not even damage gun available right now, so he needs to like shoot with spotter planes. And Wayne is just slowly ticking to victory here.
2 minutes. 3 minutes.
Those are some interesting gearing tops.
Yeah. I don't know if they're
And
like...
these are actually going perfectly for gang. I'm not sure if they have range. They're like
They're gonna be
probably on
max
the edge.
range if they are. The
gang might
question
actually
is...
just die before that.
There's always a chance he catches the Ragnar with them as well.
That would be hilarious.
Well, they're gonna need something to happen soon.
Yang is dying here. I don't think he can get away. He's on a permafire. He's running a heal right now. Wader comes out from him.
Oh,
He
those
doesn't
torps.
catch anything.
The Ragnar.
He stops up.
The Ragnar.
Oh, no. Stalin goes down.
Oh, no, no,
he
no,
stops.
no, no.
He might actually have a gap.
He does
He
not
does.
have a
He
gap.
actually dies.
Called
He get a
it.
2-for-1. And now the Luca and his Petro is trying to.
Burgoyne
make a
takes the
move
ram.
here.
Burgoyne takes the ram.
He can't. He's ass in.
Oh, fuck. Alright.
So the Burgoyne is gonna go down here. So Wayne takes back one of the kills, but
But look at the radar pressure. Like, there's nothing to stop the fucking Daring going into B right now apart from a pricing.
yeah, but that's not really what you want to do here. And on top of that, I don't think Wayne's Petro is gonna survive this.
What's what's
He's gonna get shot. He's spotted by the gearing right now, and the Minotaur can just shoot him.
Maduzko just exists.
Velasco is just trying to play around his minuscule HP here.
Petro's gonna go for the backstab. He's gonna take the cap. Like, because the Ragnar can't stop him. Daring's not in a position to stop him. Daring's trying to conga line out this pricing, but Sando's being bombed.
The Petro doesn't have any raiders left as well.
Oh, Sando's going for the shot on the Petro. Alright.
Interesting decision. The Ohio has no heals left, by the way.
I know. I think he's got a Minotaur raining down on him as well. Yeah, Salvo misses. But he's made
Oh,
a turn.
Cybo misses, but he baited the turn.
Oh,
no.
oh no.
I think he has a gap.
He does. Well,
Wow, he does have a gap. But he's gonna be really delayed on the A cap now because he's gonna run into his island. And it's only 2 minutes 20 left. And Shaft did take the B cap here. Ohio
there's a
doesn't
price in it
down,
right
though. Honestly, the Ohio dying is a massive blunder.
Kimberlil has a fucking wall of torps coming from him as well. Dodges them.
I don't think Shaft can afford to lose the B cap here. Yeah. Daring is smoking up and is going for resets here. But it's 30 seconds. They need to kill in 30 seconds.
They're trying to get that Petro, but
Petro's despotted. Petro's dark. Raider coming out from the Wagner now, but it's a 12k Petro in 20 seconds?
oh, Minotaur just took a massive chunk from the Burgoyne as well. Everybody needs to open up. Daring needs to open up. They need this kill. 10 seconds.
They don't get it. And with that, Wayne wins this game and advances to the grand final.
Well, that was a series.
Ooh. That was a series and a half. Such a close game. Honestly, all the games were super close. The end. Wayne getting the B cap at some point, just won the game. They just ticked out. That game was exhausting. Holy shit.
That series was exhausting. And we're not done yet. We've got the finals to go now. We've got a Rain versus 3x Grand Final.
This felt like a grand final. Unironically. However, I'm pretty sure that Wayne is gonna get a break here. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be quite a long one.
Yeah.
So, what do you think about how much of a break are they actually getting here? Do we know?
Glass.
Pick band will start 5:30.
Which is now.
Alright, we start at 5:35, never mind. I think it's safe to say that we have at least 15 minutes, right?